Michael Hopf is an author, and he had a great quote in his book, Those Who Remain, a science fiction book. And it goes like this, and I'm going to read it for you to make sure I get it right. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. And weak men create hard times. I'm sure you've heard this. And I basically believe we have 4 stages in life based on this quote that we're going to go through. We don't have to. You can decide today to live in the first 2 stages, which are good stages, or you can go through all 4. I can't tell you how many times I've done it where I've gone through all 4. You'd think you'd learn, but I haven't learned as well as I should have. Here are the stages. The strong stage. The strong stage is tough. It's hard work. You're in the grind every single day. You're the farmer in spring. You're tilling the field, moving the rocks, preparing the soil for the seed. And every single day from dawn to dusk, 7 days a week, you are at it and you're working hard. You're facing your fear. You're learning delayed gratification. You're learning self-discipline, focus, work ethic, all of these things. It can be really hard, the grind. And that's a great place to be, because it will eventually lead you to the good stage. And the good stage is the abundance. Hey, this is harvest time now. It's fall. Everything that you planted as a farmer, it's coming to fruition. All of that seed now is bearing fruit, and it's awesome. You're making money. Your reputation, your brand is growing. Your relationships, whatever it happens to be, all that hard work is paying off. But there is a little bit of a danger in this area, because comfort and ease can set in because you have abundance. I've done this so many times where I pull my foot off the gas in this stage because I lie to myself and I'm like, oh, it's so good. It's going to be like this forever. No, it was like that because in the hard stage or the strong stage, I put the work in. And then I stopped putting the work in because I was living off my past, off the abundance. And that's why it can be dangerous. But if you'll keep a balance between the strong stage and the good stage, you will stay in those 2 forever. But if not, you'll eventually going to lead you to the weak stage. If you stay inactive, if you stay away from being uncomfortable, if you're desiring that easy life, because that's like crack. It's very addicting once you taste it. It's very hard to break that. And in this stage, the weak stage is the stage of stagnation, and where mentally we become entitled, where we think we deserve to take time off. And we start telling ourselves that lie over and over and over. And we start wanting it to be easy. This stage is incredibly dangerous. You got to break out of this stage as quickly as you can. This stage, you're making a lot of excuses, a lot of whining, a lot of blaming, a lot of rationalizations. That will lead you to the 4th stage. And that is the hard stage. And it's hard because in this stage, 2 things have to happen for you to break free. You've got to admit to yourself and others, you failed, you messed up. And then you have to accept responsibility for all that stuff, the mess that you created in your life, whether it's relationally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. You got to clean it up now. You got to accept responsibility. That's hard. If you've never done it, trust me on this. It's incredibly hard. So this is a stage where you have to break free and be responsible for your life and start all over. If you have to choose today, choose the first 2 stages, the strong and the good stage. And basically, it's just a balance. It's a balance of staying in the grind, not having to work all the time, but making sure you have a balance of the grind and the harvest. If you'll do that, you'll never experience the stages of weakness and hardness. You will live at the pinnacle and eliteness in your life every single day. My name is Ed Carcari, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you. You can find me at edcarcari.com. Find your passion, find your life.